y'all can see we have our lingual braces in place. Again, we haven't gotten our one bracketed because it was blocked out from the lingual side. You can see we have our one, we've bracketed, but we haven't been able to engage it, so we've used our bumper tube in both those spots where the exposed wire is, so that she'll be nice and comfortable, okay? So we're still going to have to make a little bit more room, it looks like, and then hopefully by next visit we will have enough room to bond the bracket on that tooth. We're going to see, we might be able to engage this tooth today. We're going to see if we can. If not, we're going to just probably go ahead and just kind of get those teeth coming out a little bit more. Now another trick we could do, remember how I showed that on that one case yesterday where we went ahead and placed our power chain on that tooth under the bracket and then went back to our cuspid? We might be able to do that today too to kind of get that spinning. But what we're really going to need to do is get that coming out a little bit more to give us a little bit more room for that. Okay. All right. Let's take a look.
You have braces on the bottom.
Yep. Yeah, we have a labial clear. Go ahead and open it. And then turn it. Okay. And you can see how we have gotten our second bicuspids are rotating. Okay, from the chain from the molar to there. We're going to have to refresh that to keep that going. And we got some rotation here. Now we don't want to do a ton of reprox on the bottom because she's div 2, so we don't want to increase her overhead too much. We may do a little bit just to kind of help us alleviate some of the pressure between the teeth, some of the friction to get them removed. But really, we're going to have to go ahead and get more room on the top. Go ahead and bite down and smile. And you can see how nice and aesthetic it is. You can't see anything on the facial. So that's why we went ahead with the lingual. Now, was one of the big reasons why you went ahead and did this was because we could put them on the back of the teeth so you couldn't see them?
Yes.
Yeah.
A bit old for me.
Yeah. See, a little old for braces, right? And how old are you now? You're
24.
See, it doesn't matter how old they are. They're too old
I'll
for
trade
braces.
you.
They're too old for braces. So yeah, because we treated your brother, but we used outside braces with your brother. But she wanted the inside braces.
Can I ask, how long did it take for you to adapt with speaking and all that kind of stuff?
Most of the improvement I saw was within a week. I think more self-conscious. So I went home, like they said, read a book out loud, and within a few days I saw almost all the change after that. It was just adjusting the last bit, but most of it happened.
How much bite did you hit onto those little brackets on the top and the front?
I was actually really kind of scared of it at first. I wouldn't bite stuff, and then once I realized that they're on there, they're not going to break. It doesn't affect my chewing. It doesn't hurt. It was just kind of realizing it. That took the longest time, but I haven't had any issues. And I told her apples are the only thing I don't eat.
You're still eating?
Yeah. I was like, I didn't. It didn't come back at all. I just don't eat apples.
And brushing, is that difficult?
It's the same. No, it doesn't affect it at all.
Do you check that you're brushing all the food is out?
Yeah, I brush it like normal and I'll check, but I brush pretty thoroughly in general and I don't have any issues with it. So, yeah, they haven't really affected